Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. And today I'm going to show you one of my personal favorites, Winnebago product. This is a 2003 Itasca Suncruiser Model 35U. This unit only has 13,000 miles, folks. 13,000 miles. Let me explain to you about the Suncruiser series. In 2003, if you wanted the best gas burner motorhome that Winnebago built, money wasn't an object. You wanted all the amenities, all the features that you could cram onto one. This is what you would have brought home. The Itasca Suncruiser in 2003, this particular unit retailed for $120,000. Want to buy a new 2017 model Suncruiser? You couldn't touch one for that now. They start at $180,000 plus fees and options. So folks, this one right here has only got 13,000 miles. It's only $39,900 with a complete inspection by our certified RV techs, which I'll go over that in a minute, what all it covers. Built on a very popular Heavy Duty Workhorse chassis. It's got the most powerful gas engine on the market in 2003, and that's the 340 horsepower 8.1 Vortec V-8, of course, by Chevrolet GM. It's a workhorse chassis. You get the Allison transmission. You've got the heavy duty frame, the extra wide wheelbase for greater driving stability. Folks, this is a Winnebago product. This cost new. When this thing was new in 03, it cost more than many diesel motorhomes did in 2003, and it's a gas burner. But 13,000 miles, folks. You don't see these every day with 13,000 miles for this price. It's priced thousands underneath NADA base retail. It's got a driver's side door. You know, one of the benefits of a Winnebago or Itasca by Winnebago is that Winnebago builds 80% of the parts on this motorhome, where other brands buy all aftermarket parts. And once that aftermarket parts company goes out of business, or they make the part obsolete and you need a part from the factory, you're pretty much screwed. Good thing about a Winnebago is that they keep the templates for all their parts going all the way back to 1968. So 80% of the parts on this motorhome, if you ever need to replace it, and Winnebago will sell directly to the customer. You don't have to go through a dealer. You can call Winnebago, give them the VIN number off your coach, describe what part you need, and they will send that exact part right to you. Like say you need one of these compartment doors, or you need this driver's side door at one time or another. They'll send it right to you, folks, and it will be a perfect fit. Winnebago is one of the few brands that actually build their own frames in-house. Winnebago wasn't happy with the quality of the frames they were getting from the aftermarket vendors, the same aftermarket vendors that provide frames for about 99% of the motorhomes out there. So what they did is they spent multiple millions of dollars building their own in-house frame factory. So this frame in this Itasca Suncruiser is made just for a 35U 2003 Itasca Suncruiser. It's not the same frame that's on a Fleetwood Southwind or a Coachman Murata. It's not the same frame that's on a Four Winds Hurricane. Frame is built for this particular floor plan motorhome and designed by Winnebago's engineers to work perfectly. Notice there's no delamination on this motorhome, folks. I have seen very, very few Winnebagos that delaminate. That's because of the vacuum bonded walls. It also has a standard low maintenance fiberglass roof. Look at the striping and finish, folks. They even have their own patented paint process. That's why their striping and finish looks as good as it does, folks. This thing is 14 years old. But the paint, the body, the fit, and the finish looks better than many motorhomes do that are 10 years newer and twice and three times the money. Both slide outs have awning toppers. This unit doesn't have the rooftop air conditioners. It's got the basement air conditioner, which is 40% more efficient than the double rooftop units, 10% quieter, and you get the added bonus of having a heat pump, electric heat pump, as well as a propane furnace. So a lot of benefits to that basement air, folks. But you can see everything looks great. It's got the AlumiGuard patio awning. Got a 5,500 watt Onan generator powering everything up with power to spare. And another benefit of that basement air, folks, is you don't have two air conditioners you have to worry about maintaining. You only got one unit. Got a built-in 10-gallon DSI water heater. I mean, this is a nice motorhome for under $40,000. Now, folks, it is 14 years old, and it looks great, but you've got a few little cracks in the stripes. This is extremely well above condition for a 2003 model. So if that bothers you, folks, you just need to go spend 180 grand, buy you a 2017 model, because you obviously aren't mentally prepared to buy a used motorhome. But anyway, as we step inside, we just had brand new carpet installed, had the original carpet in it, and the carpet looked great, but it was getting a little dated, so we went ahead and replaced it. You do have power steps. We step up in here. Right here to the side, nice little feature. You've got some walkie-talkies, and these are really handy when you've got somebody guiding you into your campsite, especially at night, because they can talk to you, tell you when to stop, when to go. And if you can't see them on your backup camera or hear them with your window down, that's a great way and an easy way to keep in touch with your family and friends at the campground too. Of course, you've got a built-in dust buster. This is part of the convenience package this unit has. It's got real Corian countertops, ceramic tile floor. And of course, that basement air is ice cold. I've got it running right now. And let's look at these seats right here, folks. Of course, 13,000 miles, you're not going to have any wear. And these are the soft leather. And these are flex steel chairs. These were actually extra over the Winnebago chairs. But these are very heavy-duty flex steel chairs, steel frame. The dash looks perfect. You know, they haven't had any animals up here, obviously, because cats and dogs love to get in the dashes of these, and with that vinyl covering, they're going to leave claw marks in it and little bitty tears, but it has none of that in it. The TV's been updated to an HD TV. Like I said, Workhorse chassis, and I love the cockpit area. Everything's so easily labeled, so easy to use. You're not overwhelmed with switches you don't know what it does. You've got your slide out switches here, your battery boost, heated power mirrors, power window, driver's side door, of course headlights. Over here you've got your Sony backup camera system, you've got your CD stereo, generator start stop switch, you've got a switch for your radio right here. You can go between engine and house battery. You've got your defrost fans, and it does have a coach heater. And what this is actually just for Winnebago products. I got a patent on this. What it is Winnebago's years ago, their engineers got to thinking one day, you know, when you're driving down the road, all the heat generated by your motor, 80% of it's lost, vented out. So they actually invented this coach heater system, and what it does is it's got a duct line that goes all the way to the rear bathroom, or the rear bedroom. So when you're traveling in the winter, you've got your dash heat on up here to keep this front comfortable. Well, this coach heater ducts all that wasted heat from your engine into the bedroom without the fumes getting in there too, of course. So you have a nice warm bedroom when you get to where you're going. You don't have to run your furnace, you don't have to run your generator and your heat pump, and you pretty much got a pretty warm motorhome. Another added benefit is they designed this to go around the water heater and heat your water heater, so you get a free tank of hot water without having to run your gas water heater or your electric element on your water heater when you get to where you're going, just off the wasted heat from the motor. And folks, I own a Winnebago myself. I've got a 2008 model. I'm very, very familiar with their products. I've been to factory tours. I've owned 2 of these Winnebagos, so I'm very familiar with them. You've got a sliding tray right here for the passenger to put a laptop on, to put lunch on, tablet, read a book or whatever. You've got sunshades. You've got a curtain that goes all the way around. Now, folks, I will point out one thing. This does have a broken windshield on the driver's side. As soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to order a windshield for it. So it's going to take about a week to get the windshield here and get it put in. So This unit will be sold with a windshield, because that is right there in the driver's view. I don't know how well you can see the crack on the windshield, but we are going to put, even though it costs us $1,500, we're going to put a new windshield in it. You've got a Philips DVD player, Toshiba HD TV, surround sound speakers. Of course, like I said, Winnebago's got that curved fiberglass roof. And let's get on up here. And both these seats swivel around for party seating too. So you can like swivel the passenger seat around and have eating service for two at this fold-up table. But let me show you this, folks. This roof is one of the strongest roofs in the business. Let me show you a trick. You may look at me like I'm crazy. That's got padded, so that's the only way I could do that. But that's like punching a padded brick wall. Now, when you go RV shopping in person, do the roof punch test. And y'all think I'm crazy, but when you punch a roof in a Winnebago, it doesn't give. It doesn't squeak. You don't have light lenses falling off. You don't have smoke detectors falling off the ceiling. That's because that's so rough, that's so tough, I mean, that it doesn't give. Now, you do that with pretty much any other brand out there, you're going to feel the roof give underneath your fist. You're going to see stuff fall off the ceiling. I've done that in lesser quality motorhomes. Had the light lenses pop off. I've had the smoke detectors pop off. I've had it give. I've even heard them crack before. Not a Winnebago. And this is why Winnebago is one of the oldest companies in the business. This is why Winnebagos are on the road that were built back in the 60s and 70s, and people are still using them. But anyway, folks, another benefit, this is their Winnebago's Magic Bed, and this is a power sleeper sofa. But it makes a house-size queen bed. The only one that does that, they have a patent on that. That sofa, this table booth, all this upholstery, the chair are built in Winnebago by Winnebago factory workers. So this is all factory parts. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. You've got a coffee maker somebody's added, plenty of lighting. You've got fluorescent lighting throughout the entire RV. You've got Corian countertops. Look at this, folks. How many RVs do you see with mowing faucets? Just like you'd put in your own home, and it does have the sprayer. Filtered water dispenser. 2 ovens. You know, most RVs have a stovetop, an oven, and a microwave. This has got a stovetop oven, microwave, and an electric convection oven. So you can bake in this electric oven if you don't want to light your gas oven. Or if you've got a big meal, and I put one of these in my Winnebago because mine didn't have it. And when we have a lot of company over, we cook a lot, of course, in our RV. We use both ovens, and that's the handiest thing I've ever put into an RV is that microwave convection oven. And this has the built-in grill. So like if you've been driving all day, you're tired, you're hungry, you don't want to go out and eat, you just want to fix a quick meal for 2 people, or 1 person or 2 people, you don't want to fool with getting the grill out. See those grill grates right there? You can put you some vegetables on there, some hamburgers, hot dogs, steaks, chicken, fish, whatever you want. Grill it with the convection oven part, the broiler part of the convection oven. Wipe it out when you're done. You can cook it quickly. It drips the fat down. It's healthier and easier than dragging out a grill and lighting charcoal or propane or any of that stuff. And just perfect for a quick meal for a couple people. Got an 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer. And of course, this is a top of the line model, so it does have, and it's already getting cold, folks, but it does have built-in ice maker. We'll make sure that works. And folks, besides putting the carpet in it, you're looking at it just how it came in. This is how the previous owners kept it. Only 13,000 miles. Here, of course, Coleman Mach True Air Central Heating and Air Conditioning. This is actually built exclusively by Coleman for Winnebago products. And like I said, you've got gas heat and you've got an electric heat pump. So you've got 2 heat sources, and of course, you've got a 25,000 BTU air conditioner, which is plenty enough for this motorhome. 211 hours is all it's got on the generator, so it's obviously not been a live-in unit, because the live-in units, will usually have low miles like this, but they'll have they'll have 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 hours on the generator. This has 211, and of course you can see the upholstery. It's nowhere near got the wear and tear of a live-in unit. This has got Winnebago's double super slide. So instead of just a bedroom slide, you actually got a bedroom and a closet. So you've got two super slides in a motorhome. So this has actually got about the same square footage as a triple slide motorhome, because you get this bigger bedroom slide. This whole closet right here slides out, and this is a cedar lined closet, which I know it's supposed to keep moss away, but it is cedar lined. And thanks to that basement air, you don't have hot and cold spots. Everything's evenly heated and cooled in here. Big bedroom. Queen Island bed, comfortable mattress, 60 by 80 mattress. You've got a, that mirror right there opens up to a window. You've got a built-in hair dryer, makeup, get ready area, office area, multiple uses. You can put a TV up there if you want to. Now folks, we will install a TV in here if you want us to. Just pay us whatever the TV and the mount cost us. We won't charge you anything for the labor to install a TV. Just let your salesperson know. And they'll whatever the TV and the mount cost us on Amazon or Walmart.com, we'll put it in. Or you may have your own TV in, or you may be like me and don't even give a flip about a TV in a bedroom. I mean, me, I'd rather have that for storage than a TV. Got a queen bed, you've got a headboard, plenty of reading lighting, and of course, you probably never want to use it, but you've got a built-in alarm clock. Of course, your slide-out controls right here. You got a sliding door for maximum privacy, so you can separate the bedroom off from the rest of the RV. And you can open up your bathroom door, and it latches into the wall right there, and it gives you maximum privacy, and it gives you the entire bedroom and bathroom to get ready in. Porcelain RV toilet. Nice vanity area. Look at this shower. Obviously hasn't had a lot of showers, because look at that Winnebago sticker by the drain. When people take a lot of showers in motorhomes, folks, of course, especially where that one's at, their feet are going to rub it, water's going to get it wet constantly. That sticker's going to wear out pretty quick after a few showers, but I mean, that's a 14-year-old sticker, and you can see how little this shower's been used. You've got nice features like metal shower heads, metal faucets, flip-down seat. Look around this skylight, folks. You see no mold, no mildew, no water spots. Obviously, this unit's been taken care of, and even though this is a low-maintenance fiberglass roof, folks, keep in mind, about once a year, you want to go up there, you want to seal around the skylight, seal around the antenna, the plumbing vents, about once a year with some self-leveling sealant like Proflex or Dicor to keep everything from leaking. Preventive maintenance, I should say. Of course, nice faucet here. Plenty of storage. These are solid wood cabinets. They've got a maple glaze that keeps these things looking like new for decades. And this Winnebago's used this for decades. And if you ever looked in like a 70s something model Winnebago in their motorhomes, look at the cabinets. And the ones from the 70s look as good as this one does from a 2003 model. And that's because of that protectant sealant they put on it. I'm going to tell you, folks, if you're looking to buy a gas burner and you want the best that you can get, this is definitely a consideration. And you can see how that roof curves, so there's no standing water. You want to check the NADA, that's no problem, folks. Now, I didn't add options. I never add options. This unit's got plenty of options you can add and probably make it worth a lot more than what I'm going to show you. But current NADA, Itasca Suncruiser 35U Workhorse chassis. $120,000 with suggested list price new. Keep in mind, folks, that's not counting the fees the dealer is going to charge you. That's not counting the ordered options that this unit was ordered with. $43,500, you might as well say, is average retail. That's not including all the options this unit has. And I've got a brochure in here so you can look at it, or you can pull that brochure up online and you can see which options were standard, which were not. Folks, this unit's $39,900. That's going to include a major systems check by our certified RV techs, which includes but not limited to the running, the driving, the jacks, the slide-out systems. This unit does have HWH jacks, by the way, hydraulic jacks. It's going to include awnings. It's going to include all the appliances, the generator, the refrigerator on gas and electric. It's going to include the water heater, gas and electric, the furnace, the air conditioner, the heat pump. It's going to include all the lights, all the drawers and cabinets. We're going to make sure the bed makes out like it's supposed to. The table's going to make out like it's supposed to. We make sure the oven, the microwave, the stovetop, the convection oven works. We make sure the refrigerator works. All the plumbing, we check all the faucets. We pressure check the systems, make sure there's no plumbing leaks anywhere. We pressure check the LP systems, make sure there's no LP leaks anywhere. Of course, safety reason, that's very, very important. We pretty much cover it all. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, folks, because I don't want any confusion. Our checkouts do not cover TVs or components hooked to the TVs. We don't cover dash airs on motorhomes because dash airs on Class A's are pointless. Nobody ever uses them, so they let them go, and most of the time they don't work. So we don't cover that, and we don't cover tires because these are used RVs. They have used tires on them. Now, we will put a new set of tires on here at our cost, but you'll have to reimburse us for it. And if you want us to put new tires on it, which I don't think this one needs it. We just drove it 500 miles in here with the tires that are on it without an issue, but that's entirely up to you. Just let your salesperson know what you want to do. Our price is including the inspection, and when I say inspection, folks, that means we're going to fix anything on that inspection list that needs to be fixed, no matter what it costs us. We're not going to go up on the price one dime. Now, if you want to take this unit like that, folks, what you want to do is you want to call ahead, talk to one of my non-commissioned salespeople. A, you want to get a copy, and they will email you a copy of our current checkout, what we cover for the price that you pay. And B, when you talk to them, you want to get the current lead time to check out a used Class A, because, folks, we don't check these things out until we sell them, and the reason we do that is because we have 170 used RVs in stock. And most dealers do this same thing too. So to keep our overhead down, which in turn keeps our prices down to where we can sell these units for the price that we sell them for, because you're still going to get it checked out. You're just going to have to wait a little bit until the unit gets checked out. So in order to keep our overhead down, we don't check them out till we sell them. So once it's purchased, it will go into line into our service department. It's going to go in queue, what we call it. You know, there may be 5 in front of it, there may be 1 in front of it, there may be 20 in front of it. Depends on when you buy the coach. I don't know when you're going to buy it, when you're going to see this video, because our shop workload changes day to day, and it goes into line when you purchase it. Once purchased and it goes into line, it gets its way up to the service bay. My certified RV techs are going to spend hours and hours on this thing. We're going to check everything on that list, make sure everything functions. If we need to order parts for it, you know, I put in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I put on about $3,000 worth of hydraulic jacks. I put in a refrigerator. I put in 2 roof airs. I put in a furnace, and spent thousands of dollars just in the last couple of weeks on parts to make our RVs pass our inspections for our customers. And I did it all without going up one dime, because haggle-free prices, folks, work both ways. It means you're not going to get it for any less, but it also means you're not going to pay any more for it, because you're going to get all those services, plus you're going to get a complete demonstration and a walkthrough by the RV tech that checked it out when you pick this unit up after it's been checked. And that is included as well as starter kit with all your camping essentials, instructional DVDs, temporary tag, and more. We do all of this, folks, for $39.9, which is thousands underneath NADA, as you saw, and that's an out-the-door price. It's not $39.99 plus thousands of dollars in fees like other dealers charge. You know, you're not going to have to worry about paying a freight fee or a prep fee or a dock fee or a processing fee, corporate fees, or a temp tag fee or a title fee. All that's included, folks. We have no extra fees. You know the price you're going to pay before you come here to buy it. It's $39.9. Now, if you want to take the unit like it sits, no walkthrough, no inspection, just take it, and we'll put the windshield in it. Just let your salesperson know. They will give you a discounted price, since we're not having to pay our techs to go through this thing and check everything. And we will discount you the unit, what it costs us to have it checked, and you can pick it up anytime you want to once the windshield's in. And if you want to go that route, folks, you're certainly welcome to. Just call the salesperson, get a price. These guys are non-commissioned, so you don't have to worry about sales pressure, games, or gimmicks when you call. We keep things simple, straightforward, to the point. No games, no gimmicks. And, of course, all we ask is that the customers don't play games and gimmicks and give us trouble and things like that, folks, because we've had issues with that lately. I mean, we're very straightforward. We're a high-volume dealer. We sold almost 600 used RVs last year, and we've been in business for 49 years, making us one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the United States, and the oldest one in Georgia, by the way, by several years. And we sell 500 to 600 units a year because we have the lowest prices on the internet. You know what you're going to pay before you get here, so there's no surprises. You know what the RV is before you get here because I show you the good and the bad and everything that I see. Like I said, I showed you the windshield, showed you the striping. I've got the generator running. I've got the air conditioner on. The fridge is getting cold. You know, I don't see anything that really would concern me at all if I was buying this motorhome besides that windshield, which we are replacing. Give us a call, folks, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Keep in mind, this unit's going on 20 of the most popular for sale websites on the internet for RVs, including eBay, RV Trader, and many, many more. Somebody's going to buy this thing in the next few days, folks. That's not a prediction. That's pretty much a fact. We sell these things fast as I can put them online because of our prices. There is an extreme shortage of clean, low mileage used motorhomes right now. I mean, the worst I've ever seen it in the 20 years I've ever been in this business. I mean, stuff, to buy one like this under book with 13,000 miles may not be something you'll see again for years. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.